quickly, as they usually, I would really like to take you to the tab of content. On the tab of content, we are on chapter 9 that we call ends in practice. We did study the first point that we call email. We move to the second one, CMD command. We move to the third one, workshop. We move to the fourth one, how to set up an IP phone. We move to the fifth point. We're talking about a workshop. So works on printers. We spoke about creating user profile. I showed you last time, or I did show you last time, how to create a user profile. We were talking last time about paper jump, how to troubleshoot and fix any paper gems, please, any paper gem error. So today we'll be talking about how to monitor a toners. This is the point 6 from point 5 of our chapter 9. Monitor toners. How do you monitor toner as a IT technicians? This is one of your duty. You are there to fix, you are there to monitor even equipment. How do you monitor a toners? Because you don't want to wait, or it's not good for you to wait until you receive an email from a user saying that we don't have enough toners for you to come and replace. You need at least to be able to monitor the toner and know yourself by your own when exactly you should replace the toner. We got two options. One, this can be, remember last time when I was talking about printer, let me just bring you to a topic. I do believe it was chapter 9, chapter 1, please, chapter 1, where I was talking about printers. I just need to remind you what I said that time. That time I said most of company to save on cost, they rent, they give tenders to company to bring in printers that they pay for the service that they are running. Let's say that if they print out one page black and white, they can charge them 20 cents. If it's a color one, they can charge maybe 45 cents per page. So they are getting charged according to the service that they are using. So which means when the printer is broken, it's not on theirs. The services is done with the service provider that bought in the printer in the office. So they are just there paying for the services that they are using. So if there's any services or anything like that, it's not on theirs, on their side. Okay, so we as users, they are using printers. No, let me just still explain what I was explaining. So some of the company, I'm talking about the tech company that's selling printer service to your company. Okay, some of them, they'll run an app and they'll have a system that will report to you as a IT via your email that your toner is 10% low. So each time that you can see from your side is 10% low, give yourself maybe 1 day for you to replace that toners. You don't wait for this to be 0%. At least if you say 10% low, in 2 days, if your office is busy, can be even close to 5%. So there's no need for you to wait until to be 0%. When it's already say 10%, give it 1 day. The next day, make sure that you go and change that printers. But some of the company, they don't even run such service where to report to you like your toner is running low. You need like to go yourself like physically to start having a look on the printer, or you can do it on the printer portal page. So you have two options. You can go physically on the printer, you press the button and it will give you the statistic of the toners that are in use, or you can just go to the portal, printer management portal page, the web browser one, and you can see those informations. Let me we are not going to do we're not going to do it physically. I'll show you how uh, to do it online. I'll show how to do it online. I'll just share this page with you. Okay, we are going to do the online one. So I'll share this with you. I'll stop sharing this for me to share this with you. I'll share this with you. Okay, this is the printer portal page, the management one, where you can see, you can set up email, you can create users profile and so on. So I just log in with my details. This is what I can see. You can see from this side, I'm going to highlight this. It says toner. Can you see my toner, my mouse? Here it says toner. I've got yellow, I've got printer toner color Y, toner color code M, toner color code C, and toner color code K. And from here, it's giving me percentage. I can see 90%, 90%, 80%, 28%. So I can see this one is already sitting on 28%. Next week, when I'll be at work, I'm going to run it. So you need to run it like twice, once a week. Once a week for you to check. Next week when I'll come at work, since let's say that this printer is not giving me an email, pop-up email when the tone is less than 10%, I have to do it in this way. So next week I'll run again this report and see if the black toner that is using toner color code K, it's on less than 10% or more than 10%. And if it's more than 10%, I'll give it another week. The next week again, and I'll check. If it's reporting 10%, from there I'll give it maybe 1 week. I'll give it maybe 1 day or 2 days. 1 day or 2 days, and I'll just go and remove it. You are allowed as a IT to do so. You don't need to wait for this to be 0%. Unless you are working for a small company where they need really to save everything. But most of big company, it's below 10%, you allow to go and remove and put a new one. We are voting here to receive or start receiving email I cannot print. I have to print it now. I have to print this document now, and I cannot print because we don't have toner this side. So to avoid this, you need to monitor your printer in this two way. I'm going to summarize what I said. We got two way of getting monitoring our printer level, usage level. The first one, it's an email that you receive, automatic email that you receive coming from the printer or from the service admin, reminding us that we are running below 10%. The second one, you can do it manually. The manual part one, you can do it online, like from with this portal that's open under Chrome as my browser, or you can do it physically. You go through the printer, you press the button, it will give you such report as well. So this is the way you monitor toners usage, how you are using toners. But we got another monitoring system as well that we are running, because this one is the way you use printer, you use toners please on the printer, you use toners please on the printers, and you are monitoring the usage how far you are before the printer get finished. But you can as well monitor the stock, that I'm talking about stock. Okay, the second one, you can monitor even the stock, because the stock is not sitting, your stock is not sitting in this printer, your stock is sitting in the IT storeroom. So you can maybe order printer toner color yellow, 10 of them, 10 toners, 10 toners. Code M, you can order maybe 5 toners. Code C, you can maybe order three toners. And code K, you can maybe order 20 toners. Why you order more than you order 20 toners for code K? Because most of the time when you use, black is taking 60 to 90% of the job. So the most used, it's black. So you need to understand this. So you have those toners in the storeroom. Okay. So each and every week, the way you are running statistics to see how far with the usage of the toner from the printer, the same way you'll be running the monitoring system for your stock in the storeroom. You should have an Excel page. You should have an Excel page where you share details, you share information of your printer. I will just try to share this with you. You get better understanding. You get better understanding. Just need to share this Excel file. Uh, you see this is toners in the storeroom, right? Toner in the storeroom, and we got units. How many units we have for this code? Toner code TFC330PM. We have 1 unit. Toner code TF6330PY. We have two, for 2, and so on. So you can monitor your stock in this way as well. If it's running low, you should know what to do. When it's running low, you send the email to the service provider, you send the email to the vendor so they can bring more stock for you. This is how you run, or this is how you monitor toners. You monitor it from the storeroom, you monitor it as well from the printer side, the printer usage. As they are sitting in the printer, you monitor them in that way. Or you can monitor them in the storeroom, your stock, how many do you have from the stock. This is how you monitor your toners. We are done with let me just open. Yes, we are done this with this point C, monitor toners. We are done. So we are going to take a break. I will say 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll talk about setting explain please, and maintain communication with vendor and client. So when I come back, we'll talk about that. Thank you.